Alberto Santillan of Arroz y Frijoles Music, arrozyfrijolesmusic.blogspot.com, and I'm here with San Francisco garage punk wonder boy, Ty Segall, who just played, seriously, the most punk show I've ever seen, ever, at the Cellar Door here in Visalia, California on a March night in 2012. People were fucking crowd surfing, man, at the Cellar. It's a wine bar. Like, you have no idea how momentous this is, alright? And if you weren't here, then sucks to be you, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Ty Segall just... Anyway, that said, you know how we do. We always rep the freshest of the fresh, and with that said, we've got a few questions here with Ty Segall tonight. Ty, I want to know, you put out your first cassette like a few years ago, and since then you've like put out so many 7 inches, you shared the stage with so many amazing bands, you played outside lands, you've sold out the Great American Music Hall. What's been the most rewarding thing about like all this forward momentum that you've achieved thus far?
Hanging out with my buds in weird places and getting to do things I would never get to do, or never thought I would be able to do. Traveling and stuff like that. Just being, just doing weird stuff has been the most rewarding thing, really. You know.
What kind of weird stuff?
Just traveling, going places that I would never be able to go. Without, I could never afford to do anything that I'm doing.
And now you're playing festivals in all these weird places, right?
Just to be able to, like, tour, like, even going to New York when I was, like, 18 and 19, was, like, insane for me because I never thought I'd be able to afford to go over there on my own. So just doing stuff like that's pretty insane. You just wake up and you're like, oh, I'm in Miami, this is weird, this is crazy. It's pretty cool. But then after the fact, it's like, oh, I'm in San Francisco, this is nice. Get to be at home. So it's just strange. Traveling, it's wild. That's the most rewarding thing, is traveling with people you really care about.
That's awesome. With tonight, you played a lot of new songs, and I wanted to ask you, like, tell us about like all the new material you've got coming out. Like, you've got an album coming out with another sick California band that we rep. You've got an album coming out with White Fence. Like, tell us about it. Like, and you've got another album coming out this year. Is that so? Or
yeah, there's I'm working on some stuff. But yeah, that record with Tim is coming out in like 3 weeks. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, I just always trying to work on something new. Yeah.
All right, terrific. With that said, you issue a lot of stuff like through 7 inches and like vinyl, and to a lesser extent cassettes. Could you like explain to the audience at home like what is so fucking cool about vinyl and just analog and like all the stuff that you like? Yeah, I noticed that you guys did have CDs here, but you also sold a lot of vinyl. Like, tell us about. Woo, car.
Well, that's all I got. I just, that's all I actually listen to is records. It's just, well, I started listening to records because they were really cheap. You could buy like a rad Rolling Stones record for 50 cents.
Yeah.
You can't buy a Rolling Stones CD for 50 cents, So when I was a kid, that's what I would do, and I just kind of stuck. And I think it does sound better. I don't like perfect sounding recordings.
Yeah, convenience is junk, right?
Yeah, it's just I like kind of mistakes or like things that aren't polished.
1 takes. 2 takes.
Just so it's like CDs are too shimmery and shiny and they sound too perfect. I mean, they're great for the car or something or whatever, but records are big, the art's huge. You get to like really like hold on to it and look at it. It's cool,
Yeah. All right, terrific. Anyway, tonight's show, like I was saying, it was the most punk show I've ever seen at the Cellar Door, like hands down, like crowd surfing. And to that said, this guy, the guy filming, Kevin, he saw you at Outside Lands. He saw you. He was at the Great American Music Hall. Tell me, just go through your memories. Tell me about 3 Ty Segall shows you'll never. What comes to mind?
I don't know, man. Try to make them all like that. You know what, man? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. Tonight.
Tonight's a show you'll never forget?
Yeah.
Alright, well, with that said, like, I wanted to ask you, like, again, most punk show I've ever seen at the Cellar Door, how did Visalia represent?
Fucking most punk show I've ever seen, man. Fucking punk as fuck. Yeah, dude. Punk as fuck.
That's awesome. Thank you. Anyway, Ty Segall's latest album, Ty Segall's album that came out last year was Goodbye Bread, which came out on Drag City. Go check it out. It was one of Arroz Frijoles music's favorite albums of last year. I'm here with Ty Segall, and I'm Alberto Santillan, Arroz Frijoles Music. ArrozFrijolesMusic.blogspot.com, and I'm signing off. See you soon.